Welcome everybody to Soleil's Tarot. My name is Isabel and we are looking at your money situation, especially for the present and also future. So stick around and let's see what we've got going on. Hello, pile number one. Thank you so much for joining. We are looking at your money situation between present and future and see what we've got in store for you. All right. So we've got the Ace of Swords, the World. In Spirit, what other card can we expect here for pile number one? Okay. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of ideas running through your head. You are very successful and you have achieved quite a bit already. I do feel that sometimes you hold back with your finance, your money. Maybe you're one of those people that likes to save a lot of it, that likes to keep it in close proximity just in case something else happens or dwindles, and you don't want to feel that you're losing out on things. Let's see what else comes up here. I am very intrigued about the Ace of Swords because in your current situation, the Ace of Swords can mean not just a new beginning, but it can also be a powerful situation that is happening with the world, right? With the World card. So either you have very in tuned in the world right now, you're working with something international, you're working with other places, other countries, and you are profiting from that. Yeah, it could be trade, it could be other investments, it could be a lot of things. But what I'm saying is that it holds a very strong value and very strong core of what you're doing currently with what you are making and how you're taking care of that. So you're not a really good or not a great spender in a sense. You like to save for a rainy day, which is great. I do admire that because I don't think I can save a dime sometimes. And I think that that's just also the way I kind of live my life. Although I would love to save a lot of money, but we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Here's the thing, right? This new, like the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, it's a kind of a rare occasion for it, right? We're looking at not only being new beginnings, but also being influential, prosperous, being excited for the future. And I see a lot of good things happening for pile number one here. This is quite a reading already. There could be also a lot of traveling. I do feel like a lot of the times, look at that, the sun. I mean, right now, currently in your present moment, I feel like you are having a great time. And I feel like the dollar is just working out extremely well for you. You feel like you're on top of the world, and it's showing with the sun. It's showing that potential, that not just money, but also freedom, also a sense of happiness, joyfulness, sense of clarity. I feel like you're very clear on what you want to do with your life, how you want to move on with your money. It's almost like you already have everything under control. I'd like to point out that this is a reading that may not settle with everybody, but is a very happy reading in a sense, and especially for your present moment, that you should really truly enjoy and value, because this doesn't happen often, that it is just so overwhelmingly ecstatic, and especially in finance. And I should know that. But a lot of people do experience a little troublesome, and could be potentially that you've had all that in the past and you've learned from so many of those situations that your present is just looking so fulfilled. So much out there for you. Okay, so we've got the the Seven of Pentacles. Jeez, I'm thinking of Cups, so I'm going to assume that something here is going to be coming emotionally for you. What else does pile number 1 need to know about their current situation and money? With money, there's a lot of, like, I almost feel like in this city thing. So you either work in the city, like in a big city, you work in big buildings or near big building. You could have an office in the city. If you're from New York, I'm going to say you would be a Manhattan kind of person. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands and the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you have been working extremely hard for this money, and that you feel that sometimes it wasn't sure 100% where this was going. And also, and I'm going here in the past because I needed to actually figure out what's going on in the past in order for the future and present moment to outlive its source. And I feel like there was a lot of battle in your situation at one point or another, and that you had to really battle it out in order to move forward. There was a lot of hard work that went into this in order to accumulate what you have at such time. And again, this was something that I wasn't expecting, but it just brought it up to my attention, especially with the World and the Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like there was this journey that you had to take at that moment in the past in order to get to your future. And we're going to look into your future now. And Spirit, what do we need to know for pile number 1 in regards to the future, as the past is now clear? There was a lot of hardship, you know, I think so. And there was a lot of emotional baggage at the time in the past. And that's probably also the reason why, because you've been working so hard to keep that safe, that money safe. And maybe it was because of the challenges that you had in previously, and that you're not ready to risk it. Pile number 1, what do we need here in the future? What are we seeing here in the future? All right. So we've got the Tower, the King of... See, I knew there was a Cups coming eventually, that's for sure. The King of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, so you are going to be feeling very passionate about your situation. There is going to be some changes that are going to be occurring. This is not going to stay forever, this situation, but it's not to gain something. I feel like you're going to be emotionally ready in order to achieve other goals in your life that are going to be impacting you also in the long run. And you're going to be feeling much better, not just financially, but you're going to be feeling much better about yourself. Maybe is that career opportunity downtown, that's what I keep on thinking, that is going to change for you in the long run, and it's going to make you happier, because you realize that money isn't everything, and that other things will have to change in order for you to move on to where you need to be, and especially feeling that connection again. The Lovers, I feel like this is also a connection between you and yourself, and maybe that working hard isn't always the key to success, that you need to be able to learn from love than versus just learning from the dollar. The King of Cups is somebody that's also very mature, that's holding, I feel like it's holding the key to your heart. So it could also be somebody else in your life that's actually coming through eventually, that is going to be revealing a different passion in your life than versus just financial circumstance. So maybe you are meeting Mr. or Mrs. Right. Maybe your this whole financial situation is deemed on finding the one so that you're able to spend that money with them. But it goes almost hand in hand. Let's see what else we can find for your future. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the card that fell on the floor, which is the Fool. So what does this tell me about that? It's so there's so many changes happening with your future that is you're trying to fight a little bit on the battle of feeling that love connection, because I think it's just very new to you. And the Fool is actually that is the experience that you're actually going to be achieving by jumping in, by diving in, and also by connecting with that either individual or new job opportunity, something like that will come out. Sorry, I'm going to put this over here. This is the bottom card, the Three of Pentacles. It's been bugging me that I haven't been showing the Three of Pentacles yet. But again, we're looking at working together with other people and feeling happy about it. At first, I think you're going to be having a tough time with it. I think that things are going to feel like they're going to crumble for you. That with the Knight of Cups, you still have somebody that is going to be very strong and going to be coming in emotionally ready for you. And you are going to be fighting it off a little bit. But you're going to feel that result. You're going to feel that emotion connection that you needed in order to be able to the Fool to me is like jumping off a cliff, okay? Like taking as little as possible and then looking out for nobody and just jumping off the cliff and hoping it sticks. And that's exactly what I feel like that you have not been doing before, like now in your present time. I'm going to say before, but in your present time, you've been taking it extremely easy. You've been taking in your money. You've been hoarding things. You've been making more. You feel like everything's sunshine and rainbows, but also it's because you came from maybe nothing. You came from a very small amount that you had to really work hard for. And then you feel if somebody's in your way, that is going to be taken away from you, versus seeing that as a potential fruit of having better or more, not just for financial gains, but also emotionally. And that's going to be actually tying in your entire being. And that's what we're looking for at the end, right? We're looking for a being, not just a sense of to be, but a sense of being. And you need to share that with people. And what's best to share it with others that you love. And I think that I'm going to be leaving it at that. I feel confident that if this reading is for you, that you will understand where your roots are and where you came from and what is your present and future moving forward. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Please don't forget to check out my other videos. And if you do have a chance, to leave me a comment, let me know how this resonates with you. And if you have an experience that you'd like to share, that would be great. Also, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and we'll see you next time. Hasta luego. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining. We're looking at your financials for the present and future, possibly throwing a little bit of past in there if we need to in order to clarify. Let's take a look and see what we've got going on here for you. We're going to ask Spirit what we have. Spirit, please tell us what pile number 2 needs to know for their present, currently, and what we need to do. Okay, so we've got the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, I'm very intrigued already. So we're kind of looking at a lot of completion here, a lot of good times, a lot of family oriented, a lot of giving, a lot of sharing, a lot of opportunities that have been knocking at your door. Could be also that you've people have shared with you their opportunities as well, their money. They've been sharing their life with you, and this has been the outcome for your present moment. I can't help but to see so much family. I can't help to see that there's been so much help, that the people have been helping you out in order to get out of some financial difficulties, perhaps, that has happened previous in your life. We can clarify that with a few cards here and see what happened previous. But I feel like there is so much love and connection here with others that are very able to share with you. Let's see what pile number 2 has in their past that could give us a little bit more detail in regards to their present moment. So we've got the 7 of Cups. Is there any other information that we should know about the past that will help the present? You know what? I feel like this was my own shuffling, but I'll go with it. So I've got the Emperor, the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So these 2 cards came out for pile number 1, and I think that it is also true to you in a sense. There is new beginnings that were set in motion in your past. There was some options that perhaps were leading into that moment that you needed to assist. You weren't ready to move on at one point, but you took that initiative, and actually whatever money that you had, you moved on in order to get to where you needed to go, or get to where you are currently. So I know this sounds a little messy here, but I feel like this here was a time in your past that you were awaiting your choices, seeing what could come out of the situation. And I feel like at one point you were waiting for the results to come in, and you weren't always like, it wasn't happening for you, especially on your own. There was somebody that was very strong and motivative, somebody that was that helped you out a lot to move on and create that opportunity with new ideas, new money, new movement, in order for you to settle where you're at right now, and how this is helping you and your present status with your finance and monetary assistance. I also feel like this was a community effort in a sense. It could have been also that you had community assistance at one point or another, financial aid, in order to help you and to get to where you're at right now. Wow, I do believe this is a beautiful. Thank you so much for letting me read this for you. If it does resonate with you and your situation, I do believe that, with the help of others and the help of friends, and this is how we can get through tough times. And sometimes we just need a push in the right direction in order to make our dreams come true. So thank you so much. I'm quite excited to see what else we have. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just so excited that my words are just all coming out at once. I think sometimes I speak. Let's see what else Spirit's got happening in your current present time, leading into the near future. Spirit, what do we have for pile number 2? Let's see where this gets us. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. What else can we know about this? We've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. and the Justice. Okay, so it's a little bit different situation, because I see that you're not ready to take any other sudden moves. You're feeling that in order to balance, there's an imbalance and balance coming up, and especially that the Justice and the Two of Pentacles, one is upside down and the one, there's a conflicting message here for you because of the fact that you're not ready to take the additional step. So it's either you're currently in a situation that is very well for you, and that you are with family or with friends, or you're in a supportive role in a community that is helping you along the way. But I feel like there's also that initiative process that you have to take in order to move forward into your near future that you're not ready to take yet, the leap. And therefore, you feel that you have, that you're stuck a little bit with your options, and you're not ready to get that. Maybe that's an emotional situation for you that you're not ready to take that leap into maybe a new position or a new housing situation. Getting that, maybe it's also a new beginning somewhere in, like you've already done this before, like you want to settle somewhere and you feel like maybe this is taking you elsewhere, and you're not ready to make that not just move, but that traveling in a different, maybe a different country, or maybe in a different spot, a different part of the country, that you're not really ready for that commitment. I also feel like there's also that worry about not being able to provide, if you do take a shot elsewhere, that balance that you have right now is going to be taken away, and that you're feeling that you have to think about things a little bit more in order to justify the move. And it's weighing heavy on you. Yeah, it is. It's weighing extremely heavy with the Nine of Wands, taking that journey at the moment. You feel like you've battled so much anyways to get to where you're at. You're not ready to take the sacrifice and do something different. But I feel like the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that this is an emotional battle for you. I know that this is like fantastic and a great opportunity that you don't want to let go, but I feel like something else is, the spirit is saying something else is coming your way, and it's saying stop battling it. You've already battled enough. Stop emotionally not taking charge of this. Stop thinking that this is going to be, that this is all you're worth, and then after that you're not going to get anything else. Because I think that you're limiting your thoughts, you're limiting your beliefs, and also therefore you're not manifesting what you're supposed to be manifesting for yourself. So let's see one more card. I want to see what else we can find, Spirit, about future, and seeing where we can go from here. Okay. Okay, this is a challenging card, because I feel like this is where you're wanting to keep that money. Like you're trying to keep that money, close to you. You're trying to, that whatever money you've saved, whatever money you have right now, you're keeping it close, and you're thinking that this is going to be that challenge that you're experiencing within, that is going to be bringing you to a loss instead of a gain. I need one more card. Please, Spirit, give me that information that I need in order to finalize this. The Hierophant. Oh, Judith. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's popping out. It's popping out. Okay, and we've got the Four of Wands. Okay, so you got to let go of those beliefs. Even though you're not ready to let go, you're gonna have to let go, because that is exactly what's here. I'll put the bottom card here for you. That is exactly what's happening. You're feeling, or you're going to be feeling in the future here, near future and future, that hoarding that money as well is going to be helping you realize that you don't want to move forward and you're going to be sticking into your bubble. But what Spirit is trying to tell you is the opposite. It's saying you looking at this in such a narrow way is not going to get you where you need to. So you need the Hierophant in upside down is saying that you're not willing to do anything in order to change directions. And what Spirit is trying to say is no, in order to get to that experience, and this is almost I feel like this is like Italy in a sense, right? Like that European kind of background. I know with the castle and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's with the vines and stuff, like very Italian kind of thing. But what I'm trying to say is that and I lost my train of thought because of that. But I wanted to show that because I feel like this still has to do with a journey for you. It has to do with something that's more than just the now. And in the future, you're going to realize that being in this predicament that you are right now, maybe just not letting go, it may potentially hurt you then versus being better until you do. Once you let go of that, I feel like with the Four of Wands, you will be going into your journey. You know what? We're gonna have to do another reading in regards to this and find out for the further on in the future what else is going to happen, because I do believe that this is going to happen for you, pile number 2. I feel like you're going to be releasing all of that anxiety of not having enough, and releasing that and seeing that you have so much potential, you have so much to give. And I think that this is going to be something that is going to be coming to you in the future here. But in the meantime, I feel enjoy your fruits, enjoy what you have, enjoy your community, enjoy your family and friends, and let me know if it does resonate with you. And if you do have additional information that you would like to share about it, I would gladly help if I can. I also do provide readings. They are in the description below. And also, I do have other financial videos out there for you to watch. So stay tuned because they might be next. All right. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Hasta luego. Hello, pal number 3. Thank you so much for joining. This is your present, future, and a little bit of the past situation for money and finance. Let's see what we've got. We're going to ask Spirit to please help us and guide us through this journey, and especially in the present time. So Spirit, can you please give us some cards or let me know when? There are some cards flowing here for you. Looks like we've got a few. I've got the Hierophant upside down, the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we're looking at your situation currently, and I feel like sometimes it is a little bit hard to understand your path. So we've got the Hierophant. It holds a lot of the characteristics from the Emperor in a sense. So we're having mixed signals here of what's going on. Perhaps this has to do with a partner relationship, a money relationship. It could also be somebody that you work with. That is potentially, there's mixed signals, okay? I do feel very strongly that you are the Emperor and the Hierophant is somebody else that is working backwards with you. It's almost like being in a very tight situation currently and having to, and even though you feel like you've had to work hard for what you have, I feel like there's a loss of that hard work. There is something, it could have been an unemployment situation, or it could be somebody or something that has to do with not being able to have that financial freedom that you are expecting to have. I do feel like that you are very strong and that you can get out of any situation. So this is just a little tiny phase of your life that you're just going through right now with a very bitty little tightness of the budget. But I feel like this is going to be going elsewhere here. And I'm saying not the money, but the situation. So let's dive into more cards here. Maybe can we get a little bit about the past and see what are the roots of the past situation. So we've got the World and we've got the Empress. There's a lot of heavy, not situations, but heavy feelings and emotions in regards to people in your life. I do believe that if this is the case, and with the World card and the Empress and the Hierophant upside down, that there was a certain point in the past that it may have been somebody that you were um, partnered with, that things had changed, maybe a breakup or maybe some situation, maybe a divorce, a breakup, something like that, that left you initially with financial burdens. So this is where I think this is maybe stemming from. Now, again, this is not going to be for everybody. If this lines up with you, but this doesn't, I am, like I said, just diving a little bitsy into the background and seeing what would be the cause for such an event. So that's pretty much it. So let's see what else we've got going on here in the present and see what else we can get and what goals can we achieve. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles and we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to be working along with somebody else. There may be potentially somebody new that's coming into your life. It's not really going to be changing a lot immediately because whatever is happening here with the Three of Pentacles in that movement is actually going to be held back a little bit because of the fact that things are just not going to be turning around as quickly as you want it to be. And this is, again, we're still talking in the present. So right now in the present moment, the next little bit, and it's funny because when you say the present, it's almost like the here and now. And but we're also looking into a little bit in the near future, let's just say. And in the near future, I think that this is an optimist event that's going to be happening, something that's going to be very well and good for you, but it's not really going to change your financials drastically that quickly. So, oh, okay. And we've got the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Okay. And they just kind of jumped out. So we're going to go with it. And I'm going to say that that you are going to be fighting for it. You're going to be not just fighting, you're going to be protecting what you have worked for. And you're going to be protecting what you have now. Once the wheels start, or once this Three of Pentacles starts going and the Wheel of Fortune slowly starts moving, you will find that you're going to be protecting your assets. You're going to be protecting that very much because, as you can see with the King of Pentacles, you're going to be holding on and you're going to be responsible for that money, financial income that you will be receiving. You're also, and when I'm saying fighting, I feel like this battle might not still be over with the person that may have potentially been financial burden to you at one point or another. Let's see, what else can we find out? Please, for pile number 3, let's see what they have to go to in the future. What financial gains do we have for? We've got the Sun. Yay, I'm very excited about that card. Let's see what else we can find out about your future, because that is a happy card and it's very motivating and assuring that things are going to be changing in a different direction for you. We've got the Ace of Wands. You know, there's going to be a new journey coming your way. You're no longer going to have to do that fighting. And the King of Pentacles is already saying that, right? That you're going to be more financially stable, more yourself than you've ever been. The Ace of Wands and the Sun is saying You know, there's a new beginning, new journey out for you, new ideas coming your way, a gift that's coming your way. It's like whatever is happening here in the near future with the three and finding your peeps is going to actually help you not have to battle it out anymore, and to actually find your niche. And this is exactly what the opportunities are going to unfold for you, and especially with the sun. um I just need one more card, the Ace of Swords, and one jumped out, so I'm gonna get that as well. Is the Knight of Swords. So the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so it is going to be something that is a little bit new to you, so you might be going and venturing into a new opportunity that is going to be a little bit different for you. It's going to change quite drastically. It's going to be moving very fast. We see movement of the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, and especially the Knight of Swords, going full throttle. So I feel like that this is going to be moving extremely fast for you once you're in it. I see that there's a lot of new ideas, potentials that are coming your way. And I feel like all these new ideas are just going to be coming in boom, 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 boom. And it's just going to reap a lot of benefits. Can I get one last card for pile number 3? All right. So the Three of Wands, it's a journey, right? So you're just going through your journey now. This is that moment of reflection that you need. I'm gonna say that even though a lot of things have happened in your previous past and then into your present moment, I feel like once you have that change in your life, it's all going to be moving really fast and looking forward into the distance, and understanding that that journey is what's kept you sane, to be honest with you. And that journey is the one that you needed in order to feel like yourself again, and feel that that power within you is what you have, and rejoice. I'm going to check the bottom card here. Now, I do see in this the Page of Wands with the journey itself. Now, again, this is right now, I feel like this is reflecting where you're at right now. And you're probably like, Isabel, I don't see this right now. I don't feel like I'm there yet. And again, we're looking at the future, right? Not the present. So when I'm seeing this, I'm seeing the Page of Wands saying I'm not ready for that journey yet because I'm not quite there, which is okay. You don't have to feel like you are going to be taking on all of this today or tomorrow. This is a journey that you're going to be taking. So this is your journey. This is your experience. This is how you're going to be moving forward. This is how your financial is going to be moving you forward in different aspects in your life, in different direction. And you're going to be slowly taking that. You're not going to be going at the beginning. You're not going to be going full force. It's just going to not change as quickly as you want it to. But eventually it will. And once it does, it's going to implement a lot of different ideas, creativity, and new career options for you. So pile number 3, thank you so much. I hope that this does make sense to you. And if it does, and you'd like to leave me a comment, that would be great. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. You know what, there's other of my videos that are probably going to be popping up here shortly. Hasta luego, we'll see you next time.